down for my motherfucker. In fact, I'ma die, my finger on the chicken. I've been down on that side all day with my. Uh, hey, that's what I'm saying for Raheem, bro. Hey, Raheem the Dream, man. That's exactly what we needed. Uh, uh, uh. Hey, it's for all them in Atlanta right now, baby. Hey, hey. All right. Let's tap in, man. Let's get serious. I'm bugging. Hey, y'all already know who it is, man. I'm back at it again, man. It's Big Frank back in the, Big Frank back in the, Big Frank back in the, Big Frank back in the. Man, y'all already know, man. It's Big Frank back in the busy, man. I'm Big Frank, and I'm Tucson's most underrated. If you don't know me, get to know me. Check out the channel, man. We just do rap reactions. We tap in, huge Falcons fans. So we about to deep dive into this shit, man. So come help me grow the platform, and you know what I'm saying? We here to react and entertain, man. We just like to have fun. So we got Raheem Morris reacting to the Falcons Panthers gang. I don't want to toot nobody on, but we motherfucking tapped in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't even playing real quick. We tapped in, man. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. It looked like everything's coming together, man. Offensively, everybody was worried. All the Falcons fans like, oh my God, Jack Robinson, me. What they saying now? All the fans was acting like Kirk Cousins wasn't who he says he was, man. My bad. Not Kirk Cousins. Kirk O'Chains. Man, let me tell you, these last couple of games, man, these last 3 games, been all divisional games. We gone 3-0 in the division, man. That's something that you just love, to go 3-0 in the division to start off. I mean, golly, man, that's all you want. And you know, I mean, it's a great win. I mean, the game against the Panthers was a phenomenal win. It was finally a I'm not gonna say it wasn't stressful. It wasn't stressful like down the stretch. But finally a game that wasn't a stress for us Falcons fans, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, good game, 38-20. So we took the big dub, 18 points, man. Finally. Hey, we could have put 25 on him, but Clark Phillips spared him. Could have had it. He had his first career interception. He could have had his first career pick 6-2 with that. So great game, man. Great win. They've been playing really good football offensively, man. Kirk Cousins is clicking with Drake London. Kyle Pitts is getting involved. I mean, Darnell Mooney and even Ray McLeod, I mean, gosh, they're all getting involved. And, I mean, this last game, truth be told, we really didn't had to pass crazy. I mean, the rushing attack was there. Both Tyler Algier, Bijan. I mean, Bijan had with rushing and passing yards, 100 yards total and 2 touchdowns. Tyler Algier had like 105 yards rushing and touchdowns. So solid, man. And that's what I'm talking about, man. I've been telling y'all, get that man Tyler Algier involved, man. He a beast, man. It's like thunder and lightning. It's like, it's the duo, man. So you got to make sure we get them the ball respectfully, because shoot, it's one day Tyler gonna be clicking, one day Bijan gonna be clicking, but shit, when they both clicking, and that's what you saw against the Panthers, I mean, they're a force to be reckoned with. I mean, it looked like the defense was tired. I mean, they had to go against Bijan, and then next thing you know, they got to tackle Tyler Algier and then go back to Bijan. So, you know, that's the type of effect that they can have on defenses, really tiring out these defenses. So it looks like Atlanta's kind of bringing everything together, becoming more balanced. I like what Zach Robinson is really doing, man. He really had to mix shit up in there and now, poof, man, I see you. But we gonna tap into this, man. We just want to react to Raheem Morris's interview real quick, just a little bit. This came out like a day ago. I'm late. So y'all already know, man. Tap in, man. Tucson most underrated. Y'all already know what we do here. Just mad reactions. I like to have fun here. So come join the team, man. Go check out some other videos, man. And let's get it.
Oh, man, big win, huge win. You know, third in a row, Friday for the guys and how they played and the maturity of the team to get better and better every single week. For things not to go perfect, but to come out on the winning side of the ball game is always great. And with that, I open up questions.
Yeah, Coach. Where you break down the defense's role in the second half and slowing them down and letting y'all be able to pull away here late?
Yeah, it was great, man. We went out there and got a couple stops, held them to a couple three-point plays. I mean, 3-point drives there, and really giving us a chance to get rolling on offense, allowing us to run the football. Getting the ball back a couple particular times there with AJ getting his first pick in a long time, having Clark go out there and get his first pick and end the game and to seal that deal, I think is really big for all of us, right? It's all growing moments, and then obviously
Hey, man,
we'll talk
shout
about.
out AJ. Shout out AJ and Clark, man, because, yeah, AJ, I love AJ. Quarterbacks don't really throw his way. That's why he don't get a lot of picks, but also he's a pass breakup cornerback. He don't got that ball skills. Like, he a pass breakup, tackling, aggressive ass corner, man. That's why we love him. We got Jesse Bates for the interceptions.
How do we get our pass rush better and all those things? And we'll do those things. And you got a chance to keep working at those things while you're winning. And that's always a good thing that we want to do. Don't you ever interrupt me again while we win. I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
It feels like y'all tried a few things offensively.
Why did it just go to, like, you just decided to take my full screen off? The fuck are you doing?
And
You don't put it back?
Stylistically on offense, is that accurate?
Josh, I don't know, man. We went out last week and they gave us pass and we threw the ball a bunch. And this week we got out and we got a chance to establish the run. And we went out and did it. We did it with a nice 1-2 punch with Tyler and Bijan.
Mm-hmm.
The O-line really took a lot of credit, took a lot of path for that. And Drake London, being that sixth O-lineman, so to speak, and what he's able to do in the run game and all those guys going out there and blocking. I think we just kind of take what they're giving us right now, and the guys are going out there and doing it. And we got enough people in all areas. Terry did a great job of just putting people around, right? I'm sure I'm going to look at the stat sheet, and you guys will be asking me about somebody being more involved. And that's just always going to be the case when you got that many good players. When you got Bijan, Tyler Algier, you got Kyle Pitts, you have Mooney, you got Drake London. Somebody's going to hope, get left out in these type of wins. And that's the type of team we have,
That's
and that's
just
the type
the
of stuff
way
we're
it
proud of.
is. Yeah.
After you got the big 9 plays, 84
Man, that's
yards.
just the truth, man. A whole bunch of Falcons, man. All these fantasy managers and all this other bullshit, man. Just a bunch of casuals. Y'all don't really understand, man. You're not, as human beings, as non-perfect people, like, not every single game you about to drop 150 yards, 2 touchdowns, whatever, as a running back or as a receiver. You know what I'm saying? As a quarterback, not every game you about to have 400 plus yards and 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It's not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes it's your day, sometimes it's not your day. Sometimes you get involved, sometimes you don't. Sometimes certain people get involved, sometimes other players don't get involved, man. Sometimes, shoot, you want everybody to get involved, man. I mean, that's what we've been seeing recently, but you've seen it kind of differ. I mean, last game against the Panthers, we had a very, very potent running attack. And the game before against the Bucs, we had a very potent passing attack with Kirk having 500 yards. On Sunday against the Panthers, we had almost 200 yards rushing. I think we actually did against the Panthers. So it just kind of differs of which is hitting that day. You know what I'm saying? So we want everybody to get involved.
By putting that game away right there.
I just think anytime you score a touchdown in this league is big, but there's none bigger than when you can run it down, you control the football, eat up clock, score touchdowns, and then just walk away with a win. Those things are huge for us. Those things are huge for our development. That is huge for our football team. That is huge for where we want to go and what we want to be. I loved it.
Clark gets an interception, and he could have gone in for the score there, but he doesn't. Thinking of the team first, unselfish. What do you think about that?
That's this football team. There's a bunch of guys going to give him a bunch of stuff on the sideline for not scoring, but I tell you what, man, that is a young heads-up play by a young man to end the football game right there.
Hey, man, I want to hit the score because I wanted to drop 25 on it. But a veteran move there, Clark Phillips. You were going to be something, man. I already knew when
Put
we
the
got
defense
you
back
from
out there,
Utah.
allow some of the yards to come up and be able to do those things, and you end the football game, you win games, and that is a smart play by a young football player, and I'm so proud of him.
The importance of winning 3 in a row against division foes, they all seem to count extra, right?
Anytime you talk about playing in the South, that's kind of what we set out, right? We talk about outrunning the South.
Outrunning
you get a chance
the
to get 3 wins in the South in back-to-back fashion.
Hey,
that is always awesome, and that's what we want to be about, and you don't want to put any extra credit on 3 wins in a row, but You know, why not just keep winning? Why not us? Somebody's got to do it.
Exactly.
Running style impact the second half of games.
You already wrote this story, but Josh, he is heavy, man. He is a tough tackle. He can run through arms. He can run through people. He can force his will on his opponent at any given moment. You know, I tease him all the time, but he is certainly hard to tackle, and he enjoys doing it, and he likes doing it, and he embraces his role.
From a defensive point of view, with your defensive hat on, how demoralizing is that late in games if your defense is tired when a team does what y'all did to them?
That's tough. You know, when you got to go out there and try to stop people from running the football and try to get your offense some more possessions, and you can't, and you got two running backs coming at you that look fresh, and the O-line coming off the ball the way they come off the ball with the speed off the ball like we teach and we preach. You can't give Letford, you can't give Flatch, you can't give Nick Jones enough credit for the front behavior and how we went out there and played it. Our coaching staff, Zach for calling it and staying with it. You know, all those guys, man, two different styles and how we won football games, and that is impressive. When you got to go look at that tape and look at cut-ups and you're saying that they're able to do anything they want to do, that's impressive, and that's impressive by our offense.
Coach, you always talk about how you never look in the past, you always moving forward. But to win this game, to close it out, first time you had a win like this season, can you talk about the growth of the team and what they've grown or what they've learned from this win?
You know, I think you learn more from the other games, right? The one-possession games when you got to stay poised, you got to stay in the moment. And I think these guys this week getting the lead and staying in the moment and staying poised allowed us to be able to finish the game the right way. Because, you know, you got to play to the last whistle, and that's what they did. So, like, the development and the growth of this football team, I hate to even call them young because they play in such a mature level. And I love it. And it's like, it's the teaching that's involved. It's the support that's involved. It's everything all around the board. So
Damn!
they did a nice job.
What did you see from Kirk? It seemed like he was a little bit off at the start, but obviously finished a lot better.
I don't know. I just think when you go out there at quarterback, there's always going to be throws you miss and throws you want back. But, you know, I thought he managed the situation well. I thought he played well. I'm not sure exactly what his stats say. You know, I feel about that. But I know he was able to go out there and get some critical third downs. I believe we're 70%, somewhere close to that in third downs. I'm not counting the, you know, the kneel downs and things of that nature. But I was fired up with our performance from an offensive standpoint. I was fired up with our team.
I think they're like 29th in the league. And we was chopping them niggas.
Performance and a whole team all around performance. There'll always be things you want to go back and correct. There'll always be throws you want to go back and have back for Kurt or for whoever. But the nature of the beast, man, we got some wins.
AJ got his first interception in a few seasons. Just how big was that stop?
AJ couldn't get interceptions until I came back, and he just showed you. And he just showed you guys today. No, I'm just kidding. No, man, it was fun to watch AJ. Go ahead, finish your questions. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, just how big was that interception for him?
Man, anytime AJ gets his hand on the ball and makes those kind of plays, that's what's going to separate him from being a very good corners league to one of the elites. And we feel like we got one of the elites, and that's why we're fortunate to have him on our football team.
That's the one trait that he lacks. He's a great man coverage corner for the most part. I do think he could do better in zone, but I think for the most part he's a really good man corner. I mean, he doesn't really get beat, and even when he gets beat, I mean, he's still there. Like, it's just usually just a really pinpoint pass from the quarterback or just a wicked, beautiful catch or adjustment by the wide receiver that, I mean, you're going to get beat. Cornerbacks is the toughest position, if not one of the toughest positions, you know, obviously quarterback, you know, to play. And you're going to get beat here and there. It happens, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's what's going to make him an elite corner is if he gains them ball skills. I mean, he's a great tackler. He's aggressive. He's got, again, great man coverage skills. You know what I'm saying? So great play recognition. Again, he's a really, really good corner. I mean, he's always there. I mean, pass breakups are there. He just needs to get better ball skills, get some better sticky fingers. That boy got some butter.
We were fortunate enough to draft him. We were fortunate enough to be able to keep him. We were fortunate to be able to roll him over and get him a new deal. And you know it's the right decision when the team reacts how they reacted when we gave him that deal. And, like, he's just showing improvement to us every single week. We give him tough matchups against some of the best wideouts in the world. And he had another one today in Deontay Johnson. And he went out there and he answered the bell, and he was awesome for us.
Yeah, I think he only let that one touchdown, but
I
think Deontay only had like 50 yards.
Member of the 47 Club.
40 yards.
This is an exclusive club of patriots who have requested a mail-in ballot to vote early for President Trump.
Aside aside from finding the end zone, Tyler,
Fuck
and
all the
Keenum,
mother-
the little things that they do to help this offense go, how important is that between the two of them?
You know, we talked about it the whole year, but to watch those guys pick up blitzes and put their face on big people and big men running through gaps to try to hit Kurt, to keep people off of them, that is impressive. To watch those guys take the handoff and take the fake to open up some of our play action games, that's impressive. And those guys have been big for us all year. No matter what stats say, no matter what we ask them to do, they do. They play together. They're each other's biggest, supporters. And I'm so proud of them.
Got me thinking there's a ghost up in
Second
this
quarter
bitch.
was when you
It's
were-
spooky season, y'all. Stay woke.
From Carolina, had those 2 touchdowns.
We did.
What was working well in the second quarter?
Everything at that point. We're able to run the football. We're able to throw the football. We're able to get a couple stops until that last drive. If we can have that back, that's how you want to be able to close out halves. That would be the difference between, it being a little bit closer than it was. And
That last drive before the half pissed me off. That touchdown should not have happened. We had multiple opportunities to stop that drive, and we need to close out. That's one thing that we need to do better. We need to close out the halves better. We let that one field goal against the Steelers week 1. We let this touchdown go against the Panthers now. We need to have better finish off halves better. We finish off the games well. We need to finish off halves better. Feel me?
You're always going to search for those things. This is an imperfect game where you're searching for perfection. So those things will always happen, and we'll always be able to correct those things.
Any update on Abernathy and Simmons?
I don't know about Abernathy. Didn't look great. I'll be able to give you something on that. Simmons, we took out precautionary, but and we got really good players too. Able to keep Grant out there and Richie and let him go play, and that was good to see him go out there and play well.
Richie.
What do you feel like was the
Hey,
difference?
Richie's still a good player, man.
They want so many people in the box. If you put that many people in the box, and you're going to dictate terms on how you throw the football. And we got yards off at a good clip last week and a good average, and we threw it 58 times where it looked really good and threw for 500 yards. And this week we were able to run for 200, and that's a good football team. That is a sign of a really good football team when you got to find ways to try to beat them. And we're taking what you're giving us and going out there and dealing.
Hey, we wheeling and dealing. We about to outrun the South. Niggas better know what the
Se podría
ATL
decir que ha
about.
sido una gran aventura. De Miami a Seattle, misión cumplida. Y te lo digo,
We on the route. Them Saints fans, they looking mad. They gon' pout. Hey, man. Y'all heard it from Raheem the Dream Morris, man. It's our time. We just need to keep sticking and moving. We just need to keep getting better. Keep working on the little things. And truth be told, God, we just gotta outrun the South. So this upcoming week, we play Seattle. I'm gonna tap in some more Falcons stuff tomorrow, but we gonna tap into some more reaction. So check out the channel for today. We gonna be checking into more shit. So damn, what the fuck was I talking about? Stoner brain. We gonna tap into more Falcons till tomorrow. Hope to catch you on the next one. Bang the like button, bang the subscribe button, man. Two most on the radio. Y'all already know what we do here, man. Big Frank in the motherfucking building, man. And I hope to catch y'all on the next video, man. Shh. Deuces.